Tuesday is Triple Negative Breast Cancer Awareness Day, and we are paying tribute to a fellow Fox News employee who lost her battle with this terrible disease. Watch.
I had a mastectomy, I had 16 rounds of chemotherapy, and I had 25 rounds of radiation, and I only lasted a remission 1 year. You remember what's important. You want to experience as much as you can. That's the big thing, is like stuff no longer matters. It's not about having, things. It's about spending time with your family. It is about having experiences that I've always wanted to do, and you want to cram in as many things as possible because you just don't know.
Well, Cavuto producer Annie Goodman was just 33 years old when she died in December, but she devoted her time to educating people about this hostile form of cancer and more. Joining me now is one of Annie's coworkers and friends, dear friend, Fox News national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin. Jennifer was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer back in 2009 and now is in remission. Your son Luke was 6 months old at the time.
That's right. I was just weaning him. I was nursing him, and I found this lump, which was it was 9 centimeters. It was very large, and that was on about a few days later. I started chemo. I ended up doing 17 rounds of chemo. But what was interesting, Elizabeth, is when I was diagnosed, people weren't talking about triple-negative breast cancer. They had only named it in 2000. And what it is there are there are many different types of breast cancer, but triple-negative means that you're negative for estrogen, progesterone, HER2 growth hormone, and there isn't the reason that Annie and I have spoken out so much about triple negative, and we're here because we remember Annie, and tomorrow is Triple Negative Breast Cancer Day. The reason we speak out is that we need more research for a drug like tamoxifen and Herceptin to block the recurrence. And Annie was just 33 years old when she died. She was much too young. She was very involved with the Triple Negative Breast Cancer Foundation. Again, tomorrow is Triple Negative Breast Cancer Awareness Day. It's very important to both of us.
Well, and I didn't realize, and we have a family history of breast cancer in ours, and so, but this I didn't know. Every half hour, another woman in the United States diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer. How emotional is it for you to watch Annie, knowing that you shared a journey and this common enemy, we'll call it?
Well, I remember as though it were yesterday when she came to Washington after she was diagnosed. She was only 30 at the time, and I remember sitting with her. We went to an ice cream shop in our neighborhood, and I told her, okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go get your wigs. This is going to be your armor. You're going to clean up your diet. You're going to eat a vegan diet. And we talked through what she was going to do, and we stayed in touch through her journey. And there were other members of the Fox community who had been touched by cancer and gone through chemo, and we formed a sort of support group, and we emailed each other all the time, and every day we miss Annie. But her death is something that we're going to use to tell women out there, if you've just been diagnosed with triple negative, there is hope, and I can tell you that chemotherapy is your friend.
Wow. Words of wisdom. She did leave the gift of wisdom and love in this tweet, and it's resounding with so many. It was October 28th. She said this: I beg the world, stop complaining. Find ways to be happy. Seriously. Dig deep. Even in my worst times, I still try, no matter how hard.
And I smile today because today is my son's 6th birthday. He's at home. Happy birthday, Luke. And I think every day how lucky I am to be here. He was just 6 months old when I was diagnosed, and there are a lot of mothers going through this right now.
Absolutely. And 2 older daughters as well.
That's right.
You say lots to smile about there, Jennifer Griffin. We're thankful that you're here to honor Annie, her words and her wisdom.
Thank you.
And we love your fight. We really do. You are a warrior.
Thank you.